Okay. I'm now working on the Test 1 review for Math 4, Problem 4J, which is k plus 9 over 2k minus 24 plus 4k over k squared minus 15k plus 36. The first thing I have to do, of course, is find my LCD. So to find my LCD, I have to factor my two denominators. The first one factors to 2 times a quantity k minus 12. And the second one, I'm looking for things that multiply to 36 and add to negative 15, which would be negative 12 and negative 3. Negative 12 times negative 3 is positive 36, and when you add them together, you get negative 15. So that's k minus 12 times k minus 3. So remember, when we're taking our LCD, we take all of the denominator from the first fraction, because we know we have to use everything, so just start somewhere. Doesn't look very much like a k, does it? And then go to your second fraction, look at the first factor. I already have that, so I don't need to use it again. Look at the second factor, I haven't used it, so I need that. That's k minus 3. And there's my LCD. So now I have to build both of my fractions to have that denominator, because of course to add fractions we have to have a common denominator. So I look at my first fraction and say, my denominator is 2 times k minus 12. What is missing from over here? That's k minus 3. So I'm going to multiply the top and bottom of this first fraction by k minus 3. Remember, multiplying by something over itself is really just multiplying by 1. That doesn't change your value. Okay, now I'm adding to that. Again, I should have crossed these out so we wouldn't think we were still there. I'm looking at k minus 12 and k minus 3. What's missing from my denominator, or my common denominator, is the 2, so I have to multiply the top and bottom of this fraction by 2. And here I have the k minus 12 times k minus 3. And now I have my common denominator on both sides, so I have to multiply my numerators. Here I'm going to FOIL this. K times k is k squared. You could just write them down in one more step. I'm going to go ahead and multiply now. K times 9 is 9k. Negative 3 times k is negative 3k. 9 minus 3 is positive 6k. And negative 3 times 9 is negative 27. Plus 2 times 4 is 8k. So I've multiplied out all my numerators. And my denominator, I have my LCD, which is 2 times k minus 3 times k minus 12. Remember, the order you write those in doesn't matter, except that I like monomials or constant terms to be out in the front, and then binomials to follow that. So now I need to collect my like terms up here. I have k squared plus 6k plus 8k is plus 14k minus 27 over 2 times k minus 3 times k minus 12. So now I have to try to factor that numerator, k squared plus 14k minus 27. And I'm looking for things that multiply to negative 27 and add to 14. Well, my only choices for negative 27, remember that's the AC method or the T-chart method, are 1 and 27. 1 times 27, 2 doesn't go into it, 3 and 9. Those are all your factors, so there's no combination of those where one was positive and one was negative that would add up to positive 14, which means that polynomial cannot be factored or it's prime. And that tells me that's my final answer.